How was it motorbiking across Japan?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. I think I'll die and that'll be a top 5 experience of my life.
Yeah.
It looked like it.
I think
Honestly.
about it every day, about how much fun it was to wake up knowing the only thing I had to do was hang out with my bud Michael, hop on a motorcycle and drive.
Yeah.
And I never had to worry about like my phone or like work or anything.
Yeah.
It made life so simple. And also it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Like the entire
Yeah,
trip.
you went through some really nice routes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I think by accident, but then it also turned out to be like kind of funny too because I made up an entire island, Miyazaki Island, which just doesn't exist, I guess.
That is a prefecture.
There are thousands of islands, so maybe there's one.
Maybe there is a
Yeah.
Miyazaki
There's probably
Island.
one.
Well, it's
peninsula.
what's the big island?
Shikoku?
Shikoku, is that it?
Yeah,
Which-
Shikoku.
which
And Miyazaki's in
He's
Shikoku.
talking about Shikoku.
Okay.
Well, Miyazaki's in
not
Kyushu.
Kyushu, but
Yeah.
Kyushu.
Oh yeah.
He was trying to go from Kyushu to Shikoku.
So what happened is I was
Oh.
trying to go from the south tip to the north tip, and we started in Kyushu, and then I knew Shikoku.
Shikoku.
Shycock.
Oh, Wakarimasu.
Yeah.
So I knew Shikoku, and but I thought it was called Miyazaki. I was just like convinced about it, and I told Michael before we ever got to the city of Miyazaki that it was called Miyazaki. So then when we get to the city of Miyazaki that's in Kyushu, I'm like, buddy, we made it. and I realized only on hindsight, the only reason I did that is because I'm realizing a lot of bad things in my life are from YouTube shorts. I watched a YouTube short about the bathhouse that inspired Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Hayao Miyazaki that was in Shikoku.
Yes.
And I conflated Hayao Miyazaki with Shikoku, so that was a little dumb.
Which bathhouse is that?
It's not in Tokushima, I think.
I couldn't tell you.
It's in Shikoku though. I know which
Yeah.
one.
It
is in Shikoku,
it's in
right?
Shikoku. I think it's in Tokushima or Kochi, whichever one it was.
It is supposed to be breathtaking. And I thought we were
Yeah.
going to go,
Yeah.
but we never went. But yeah, it was awesome. The ferries are cool.
Ferries are cool.
Yeah.
Food's not so great on them though.
No, the food's awesome. What?
Most of them is terrible.
We had food on the, it was the ferry from,
We literally went on the same ferry. The Tomakomai to Thingy ferry was terrible.
the
food.
Toyo ferry had a literal like cafe where I had like katsu curry. It was insane. It was one of the greatest meals of my
Dude,
life.
every ferry I've gone on has had ass food. in it.
Yeah, that's because they don't fuck
'Cause we
with
did
you.
the Silver Tiara. Do you remember that one? You've been on that one too.
Yeah, I did the silver tiara and the orange.
And that was terrible.
Yeah.
And then when you wake up, it goes, "It's the Silver Tiara, pulling up to Hakodate." I'm serious.
That one's
yeah.
bad. That one's
It's
bad.
like literally 6 a.m.
Right
They,
on.
for the past hour, they woke you up. By the way, you get on this ferry at like midnight. And then they start, they're still going on the tannoy until 1 a.m. And then at 5 a.m., they start going, unten suru ne, ikimasu. And they telling the truck people to go and shit.
Yeah.
And then right as they're done with the final things, after an hour of tannoy shit, they go, "It's the Silver Ferry. It's just the best fucking ferry."
It is
Hell
the best
yeah,
fucking
dude.
ferry.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
ferries are a must do in Japan.
They are fun.
The worst part about tip to tip is that I don't know how I'll follow it up. Like I want to do it again, but Japan was such an awesome place to do it.
Yeah,
Safe as
it's
well.
just the perfect
China
mix.
would be so hard.
Tip
Yeah.
to tip China.
Tip to
Like
tip
east
China.
tip to west tip.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, that would take a long time.
Oh god. Well, I wanted to do because like the reason I was like watching it because I always wanted to do something in because me and my mate have been planning this for ages where we wanted to do drive scooters across Southeast Asia.
Okay.
And-
Yeah, I want to do that as well.
yeah,
sounds fun.
And
I still really want to do the North to South Vietnam.
yeah, Vietnam. I've really
That would
wanted
be-
to.
There's
That
like
would
a
go so
really
hard.
famous road. I don't know if it's Vietnam, but like in Southeast Asia, it's like supposed to be the best motorcycle road in the world. It's like the
I wouldn't be surprised if it was
Or
Vietnam.
we can Google best
yeah,
motorcycle.
Zipper. Can you look up? It's like something circle. It's not Hanoi because that's just a damn city, but
Goddamn
like a
city.
another goddamn city. But anyway, yeah, I think that's the only place I can think of because people are like, "Do in the UK," and I was like, I just pull over and I go, "Hey, where are we?" And it's just like some guy in
To
a
be
Yorkshire
fair,
accent.
if
Yeah.
someone told you where they were in the UK, you'd be like, I have no idea where that is.
Yeah, but if I was at the southernmost tip and I was like, how do I get to Scotland?
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
speak in perfect English and it would be super, I think it would take away kind of the joy of trying to communicate in the language that I'm learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so you got to do it in a country that you don't
And your
quite
Japanese got
understand
really
the
good.
language.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. I was actually really
Yeah,
impressed
Japanese
with you.
got really
Really?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I was
Japanese
like,
got
I was
really
gonna
good.
ask if you did any practice beforehand or.
So much. Well, I don't know if I ever told you about I used pre-ply. I had a pre-ply teacher to learn Japanese, who was a Ukrainian sex tourist. He moved to Ukraine during the war.
Right.
And I was like, and we were just talking. I was like, why'd you do that? And he was like, I think he said exactly, I wanted to fuck Slavic bitches. And I was like, really? And then he was like, yeah, but sadly I have an Asian girlfriend. And I was like, well, I don't think she'd like hearing that.
But you were zooming him, and he was in Ukraine.
Yeah, he was in Ukraine.
What the fuck?
But he was in the western part, and he's like, the western part's chill. And I was like, all right, I'll take your word for it.
We're vibing over here.
Bitches, Taksan.
Yeah. And we'd have like 2 classes a week, and we went through like Genki, and I did that for a while. But then one day, sometimes I'd be like late to classes, and I wouldn't cancel ahead of time.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'd miss him entirely, but I wouldn't cancel. I'd just pay him what he normally gets paid as if I was there. I showed up like 15 minutes late to a 30-minute class, and he's not on the camera. And I'm like, that's weird. And I just hear noises like, oh, that's weird. And I go, hello? And I see him pop in a frame, shirtless. And he just kind of sweaty looking. He's like, oh, 1 second. And then he pops out, and then he comes back in. And then I see a girl run through the back of the frame. And then he comes down after like a few minutes, and he's like, sorry about that. I didn't think you were showing up. And I was like, no worries. How are you doing? And he's like, well, as you could guess, pretty good. And he was just having sex. He was just having sex with his camera and mic on.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's kind of beast mode.
I don't think that is beast mode.
I mean, it's kind of beast to get paid and be having sex. That's kind of
It's
awesome.
called a porn star.
Well, he's not even filmed.
He's just
he
off.
was.
He's off frame.
Yeah.
He was hoping someone would catch a glimpse. He left it there for a reason.
He's the world's worst porn star.
I did that for a while, and then I used ChatGPT.
It is your best friend.
I use ChatGPT. What's wrong with that?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I would say pretend you're a Japanese fisherman, and I've pulled up to town in a motorcycle. My motorcycle broke down, and I need help. And ChatGPT would do that in Japanese, and it'd say some shit, and then I'd be like, "Slow down. I don't understand. Can you say it in English?"
How much? How much did the ChatGPT help versus the lessons?
Yeah.
I think ChatGPT helps for confidence in exploring new sentences, because like in the lessons, we're going through Genki. It's not like I can.
It's fundamentals. Yeah.
Yes, it's very fundamentals, and you have to do the fundamentals before like role playing. I don't go into the lesson saying, "Hey, can you role play with me?" So, and I'd feel kind of embarrassed to do that too.
Yeah, right.
So that's what helped, but it was also like famously really incorrect a lot of the time.
Genki?
Yeah.
Genki's like really outdated.
No, not Genki,
No,
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
Because I wanted a way to say like a deep thank you, and I asked it,
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
and it told me, oh, a natural way to say thank you to somebody who's helped you greatly is anata no tasake ni onikiru. And I double check, and I go, okay, are you sure that's a conversational thing to say? And then it was like, you could say kansha shitemasu, but anata no tasake ni onikiru is perfectly acceptable to say. And so I drilled it in my head.
Okay.
This is like one of the 3 phrases that I have. I'm like,
Yeah, you
it's-
said that really.
If somebody comes up to me, I know this.
Yeah.
And so I drop it the first time, and to this woman at 7-Eleven who gave us like amazing directions, and she just laughs.
That's great though. That's what you want.
Yeah.
But I was like, I didn't know why she laughed.
Oh,
I was
right,
like, why
right,
did
right.
she laugh? And then I did it a few more times, and every time everyone's like,
Yeah.
okay. They feel very awkward. And it was only later on that like a Japanese person explained, he's like, yeah, you're talking like a samurai.
Yeah, you're talking like a samurai would to like his lord.
That's so
Yeah.
funny. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm just a fucking
Watch a Shogun once.
white dude pulling up on a motorcycle.
Mariko-sama.
Yeah.
Tell them I want the nearest convenience.
Yeah, that version of thank you is like if a lord went to another
Yeah.
lord because they like helped out in the battlefield. It's like that level of like thank you
That's- how did-
so fucking much.
Is it like ChatGPT's infinite wisdom? How the fuck did it get something so basic so wrong?
I don't know, because maybe it deadass pulled it from Shogun. Like it might have
Yeah,
just pulled
yeah.
Shogun
Maybe.
transcripts
I
because
mean, it did meet your
I read
request.
that.
It was a deep thank you.
It was a fucking deep
might be
thank
maybe
you.
we went
guess
too
you need to
deep.
Specify more. Yeah. That's cool.
but yeah, it got a lot better just talking to people. I mean, that's
that's
the
how you
real trick
improve.
is actually
Yeah.
just trying to talk.
Yeah.
I think that was like one of the coolest parts of the series was watching you slowly get more confident over the episodes. It was sick.
Yeah, and I I'm not now. I'm back to being nervous to use it.
Because you're not in the deep end anymore.
Yeah.
You got to be thrown back in.
Yeah, because it's like weird to use it. Like I go to I love the Dodge. I go to like probably like a Dodgers game every 2 weeks, like in person.
Yeah.
It's maybe a third just Japanese people who are like
In America.
doing their visit to Mecca to
Yeah.
watch Shohei Ohtani in
To
person.
Mecca.
Like actually, it's like
Yeah.
there's so many
Yeah,
Japanese
there's a
people
lot.
who are at
There's a
every
lot.
game, and I like they're sitting next to me, like I see them, like I hear them, and I always want to say some shit, but I'm like maybe it's weird. I'll just shut up. It's
When you scooch past them, hit them with the samurai. Thank you.
Yeah.
They crack the fuck up.
yeah, that would hit. Watashi no Nihongo wa gomi desu yo.
I spam that.
Yeah,
I
that's a good
spam
one.
that. I spam it.
So I haven't used it since the trip, basically.
You got to come back.
So now
Yeah.
I'm washed. Well, I think I have a sequel. I have 2 sequels. You tell me what you think.
Okay.
Okay.
Tip to Tip 2, Southeast Asia
Yep.
is the most natural one because it's a similar length, and you start in, I guess it'd be the most northern
Depends
part
which
of
country.
I'd want to go through like Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, Malaysia, and probably end in Singapore.
So you
that's gonna
start
take
in
forever.
North
That
Vietnam,
is a
probably.
long
That's a
fucking
long
way.
way.
It's isn't it? I think it's similar sized to Japan,
No.
albeit it's similar like mileage for sure.
What?
Maybe I'm wrong on this. Zipper, I don't know if you can pull up like a map.
I feel Malaysia is very big.
I feel like if you'd stopped at the end of Thailand,
Yeah,
it'd be
then maybe.
About the
Thailand's
same, I think.
pretty long.
Thailand's long.
Vietnam,
It's long.
North Vietnam to like southern Thailand.
We've
maybe.
geoguessed it. We've geoguessed it.
Hold up.
Because I always was under the impression that Vietnam.
If you're going from Vietnam,
Like
just
north-
go just to south of Thailand. That's a fucking
Yeah.
long way.
Okay,
man.
okay, Zipper, can you start?
dude, look how long-
can you start at like,
North-
let's just say Hanoi. It'd be
Yeah.
like a bit more north of Hanoi, but Hanoi to Singapore is ultimately what it is, right? Because
Right,
north of that's
right.
China.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too bad because Japan was like,
What's the? Okay, hold on. Zoom out. Okay, so to where? To
Singapore.
Malaysia, Singapore.
yeah, Singapore.
Okay, can we like drag the map
Yeah, can you
over
do the
to Japan?
directions?
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
No,
Yeah,
you, just, you hit the Hanoi and then you hit the arrow at the bottom. Yeah. And then you put Singapore.
Okay.
That's fine.
Hanoi. That's
yeah,
Hanoi.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
2,000 miles, and then can you do Kyushu
Hmm.
and to Hokkaido? Just type them in the thing. You just type them.
This route has tolls. This route crosses multiple countries. Your destination is in a different time zone. It's like begging you not to do it. It's like, please don't do
If you're
it.
American, please abort mission.
Please.
God, please. Kyushu,
Please.
Kyushu.
KYUSHU. Yep.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah.
And then Hokkaido's Hokkai.
Dio.
Yeah, you
Oh.
get the.
Nope.
Hokkai
man.
sushi.
15 hours.
There you
Thank
go,
God.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, it was 2,000 miles for the first one, and this is 2,300
2,200
kilometers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a big difference.
That's a huge difference.
That's like what, 500 more kilometers then, probably?
Yeah.
It was like 44 hours versus
Wait.
32.
So 2,000. How much was the miles?
Oh, he got it.
2,000
Oh, you
miles.
got it here.
Okay.
2,000 versus 14. So it is like 500 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Where
it's definitely
2,000
it's
yeah,
definitely tougher, but
I also think the roads would be way less forgiving.
So weather as well.
Weather shit. Yeah.
is it? But there's like probably a good pocket, right?
No. Have you never been to Southeast Asia?
Never.
It's either every day is a coin flip between raining and not raining.
Really?
I think it would be a lot more challenging.
I thought the roads would be way worse.
Roads, are
Yeah,
gonna
the
be
roads would be
worse.
way
Roads are going to be
worse.
worse and more dangerous as well.
Yeah.
And weather is going to be a lot more challenging.
Especially in like
But
Vietnam.
if you want to step up on like the difficulty, then
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, it's kind of the natural progression. You
I think it
kinda
has to
up
get a little harder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the third one's the hardest.
Oh God.
What's the third one?
The Silk Road.
No, that's ridiculous.
No, you're not going to do.
We start in Damascus,
No.
Syria.
no.
Boys, we're all going to Damascus, Syria. We're ending in Beijing, China. And we have to bring a bit of Fent along the trip just to keep it authentic.
My brother went from UK to Mongolia. He
Oh,
drove.
that's absurd.
Yeah, he drove.
That's not even a.
He drove?
He drove. Yeah.
How long does that take?
I think months.
Yeah, right. I was going
And
to
then
say.
You
he,
think
like-
months? You don't
he,
even
like-
know?
No, he told me about it. I forgot the exact details.
Sure,
but
sure.
He told me like he went through like Turkey in the middle of a coup as well and shit
Damn.
like that. Like he was like,
It's like, yeah, the traffic was hideous.
yeah.
Shame about the coup.
Yeah, he told me, and there's he was on my stream and he talked about it a little bit. But there's the clip where he was talking about like how in like Mongolia it was just insane. There was like no road.
Mongolia
Yeah.
is genuinely like one road, and
then-
that's it.
and
They
that's
found
it,
a bunch of
yeah.
sticks on the ground, picked them all up, used it for firewood. Turns out the dude from like the village was using those as road markings.
It's like
then-
perfectly placed sticks.
Yeah, and he picked them all up, burned them to stay warm, and then they just gave them a bit of booze, like vodka, and
Yeah.
they were like so blown away by like alcohol was a lot more pure.
Yeah.
They were like, "Damn, this shit's fire. Now we're cool."
Well, that was it.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's like the actual Silk Road. You're bringing wares that they don't have access to.
Presumably, if you brought some like, if you brought a claw, white claw, a crate,
Fellas,
10,
Ain't no
100
laws with
calories, 100 calories.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm sure it would do well. Silk Road's crazy though. That would take so long. That's their third entry.
no, that would be the
How
finale.
many miles is the Silk Road?
Oh, I
Okay,
don't know.
mean,
Zipper,
it's
can you pull that up?
super
I think
You can
that's
probably just rip that Google. It would just say how
So
many.
so Japan was 1,400.
Yes.
The
second
Southeast Asia
entry
one
was
sounds like
2,000.
it would be the same vibe and a lot crazier.
Japan was a bit. I mean, we ended up doing more because we got lost, and we started in like Cape Sata and ended in Cape Sota, which is like a little more than the middle of
Yeah.
Hokkaido. So it ended up being about 2,000 miles driven. Oh,
4,000
wow.
miles.
4,000
Okay.
miles.
Me.
So double.
Including a desert.
The Gobi Desert, actually, one of the
Yeah.
largest in the
And
world.
the
Yep.
Pamir Mountains.
With no government to provide upkeep, the roads were in poor condition. Robbers were common. Guys, that's past tense.
I would just love to see like a robber show up and you start hitting the Luddy.
You think that would stop? That's not what I would do to stop.
I feel like you would be desperate. And you
no,
would try everything.
I would learn their
What if they
language.
turn around? They're like, I'm a tier 3
Learn
Lod
that
bud.
Yeah, you looked really good.
You look really
No
good.
cap.
No
Can't
cap.
wait to see the YouTube short where they talk about your last moments on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
right.
think they should be fun though, because you've only got like what 3-4 languages you'd have to kind of figure out.
Vietnamese, Cambodian, and Thai.
I mean, at that point, you'd have to have like a dictionary for each one.
Yes.
Yeah.
ChatGPT?
Well, no phones.
You probably wouldn't have
Oh.
signal in most of these parts either.
No, they have, it's not
it's better than the UK,
1945.
No, if you're driving through some remote part of like Cambodia, do they got
So it's
signal?
Cambodia, maybe Vietnam. I think
Vietnam was actually pretty good.
Vietnam is pretty
Damn.
good.
Yeah, the whole
Thailand-
time I was there.
Honestly, Wales is probably the worst fucking signal. in the world.
Yeah.
You can also just rip a Starlink.
Yeah.
to rip
Yeah.
a fat Starling. Yeah.
You get to look at the mini ones now; they're
Yeah.
crazy good.
No, that's what we had on our last trip for
Yeah, dude, it
uploading the
carries.
videos with the
It
RV
carries.
follow car.
It's kind of scary how it's better than any internet I've had in the UK.
Yeah, the UK just has like I don't know how it has.
We're like a fifth world
the
country.
shittest internet.
With internet, bro.
Yeah.
It's diabolical.
Yeah. Australia was like that for a
I
long
remember
time.
I wanted to install like fiber, and they were like, "We got to remove the copper." I was like, "What?
Is the window rule real in the UK or in London? Is that
What's the window rule?"
you can't open your window? Like they lock you from opening the windows?
No,
I saw this on X the Everything app.
Okay,
Where everything's on
don't
it?
Call it that.
Well, it's X the Everything app, Connor. It's what it's,
It's
called.
Twitter. Call it
Well,
Twitter.
I asked Grok, and he said that
Okay.
there's a window
Shut
rule.
the fuck
At
up.
Grok, is this true?
Fuck off.
Grok, is this real?
That is the best meme right now, though.
Grok, is
Yeah.
this real?
Okay, wait.
The thing is, it's not a meme. It's just like actual.
Yeah. Every
No, I never heard
comment
of this.
section.
This is not a thing.
No.
Okay.
I lived in London. I can open my window. You lived in London.
Yeah,
You
I
can
live
open
in
your window.
London. I could open my windows.
I'm just asking questions, boys. I'm
You
just
think
a
we're not
curious man.
prisoners?
Well,
That's
yeah, you sent them
Australia.
to Australia. Yeah, exactly right.
And we can open our windows.
They stay up.
Yeah. We don't have windows, actually.
But you will be in like an old hotel in London, and you will try to open the window, and it will be like trying to move the fucking
Oh,
like
yeah.
stone
Yeah.
that kept Jesus in the cave.
Yeah.
How did he move it?
He's jacked.
They bring up the resurrection. They never bring up how he had superpower.
Bro, Jesus
strength.
lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
does
He did.
lift.
I don't know who stoned him in. Why did they close it? He's dead already, bro.
Well, that's like a burial. That's normal.
They knew. They were like, just in
No,
case he
no,
like
it's
comes back to
like-
life
They
or some
just
shit.
wanted him to aura farm at max capacity. And
They made it. It's like if he lifts this, it'd be so.
But it's like when you watch about the pyramids, you're like, this just feels excessive.
What? The size of them?
The tomb within the pyramid.
Yeah.
You're like, this just feels. It's like some kind of like some kind of mousetrap simulation thing. It's like, it's ridiculous.
I was watching a video of an archaeologist just ripping the pyramids apart because they would go over because they
like,
built them
like
so-
physically or
no like
Oh.
like not making fun but like pointing out the several mistakes like the hundreds of mistakes the builders
Fucking
made.
hindsighting the pyramids.
Yeah, because there was like there's like a lot of like scripts and language and like words and whatever the characters
This
are
sounds amazing.
on the wall, and so it's like you can see here that he repeated the same sentence twice in a row, probably because he was painting pretty quickly. All he did to fix it was cross it out and keep writing. And it's because the deadline they had to make these like tombs was so quick. It's like, if you fucked it up, it's like,
There's just
gotta keep
typos
going.
everywhere.
Yeah, there's like typos everywhere. There's mistakes everywhere.
Oh,
It's like a
wow.
bit shoddy, but I think sometimes you think about it, it's like, yeah, it's the pinnacle. It's perfect. There's no mistake. And it's like, yeah, we can tell it's not aliens because they just didn't have spell check. Like they just messed it up so often.
I'm sure aliens would mess up spelling.
No, I feel like they're beyond that.
You think that?
The
I'm
need
sure.
for mistakes in spelling.
Okay.